YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe. I'm here with Kai the Guy.
Oh, hi.
So what's up, fool?
Yo, I was seeing the title. Mike Tyson.
Virgo King in the house.
Thirsty dude, what's up?
Satin Award. The man of the legend of code.
Let's get it.
Flash.
Yo.
E.
What's poppin' YouTube land?
We the Just Us League. Let's get into this topic. Mike Tyson put his hands on somebody. Did he deserve it? Let's figure out. Mike Tyson beat the shit out of somebody on a plane.
Oh, shit.
She sounds crazy.
Are you serious?
Did he deserve it? Let's check this video out.
Who in there? Okay.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson.
You hear him laughing.
On the plane.
Lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act. Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy.
Should have never gave you his money.
Whoa.
Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop that.
Getting tipped up.
JetBlue, net flight. Boy just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got f***ed up. I asked for autograph, man. I don't know what happened.
There it is.
What kind of bullshit is this?
There it is.
That camera.
He was on. We clearly saw him on the plane. Dude was trolling him to get like a rise out of Tyson to get views on social media. Look, I'm trolling the big great Mike Tyson on the plane. He ain't gonna touch me. He ain't gonna do nothing to me. Who knows how far it went because stuff was off camera, but he clearly took it far enough to where Mike Tyson acknowledged you, turned around, and started lacing your shit up. League, based off of the video, was Mike Tyson wrong? E.
No. This dude kept constantly fucking with him. I mean, everybody know. If you know about Tyson, you know don't fuck with him. Let him. He was already in his own personal space. He was chilling, doing his thing, and this dude kept probably saying, "Let me get an autograph," or saying some outrageous shit over and over again. When you see a celebrity, bro, they just want to chill too. They regular just like you. It's because they got money. They want to have their own time. But you keep fucking with them, you're gonna get the consequences. Anybody you keep fucking with them, you're gonna get consequences, and that's exactly what happened.
But the guy we didn't see him put his hands on Mike Tyson, so if I don't put my hands on you physically, you shouldn't have the right to put your hands on me.
True, but you're dealing with somebody who's known for have anger issues 24/7.
That's why he did it.
I mean, you should know for a fact. I get it, the fact that he about to get a payoff, but it's still trash that he still kept fucking with him. People like that, I feel like deserve to get their ass whooped because you constantly fucking with somebody for no fucking reason. Leave me the fuck alone.
I can agree with that.
So it's cool for someone to verbally talk shit to you and for you to beat them up.
I mean, I would like to say that, but in this society, hell no, you go to jail for that shit. But
okay,
when it comes to Tyson, you
know
his background.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm saying. It's stupid as fuck.
It is that background that made him troll him so he could punch him. White boy wanted to get punched. He's clearly like a Steve-O freaking chameleon. Don't give a shit about his good health or body, motherfucker. Knock my teeth out. Do it.
Yep.
Type of motherfucker. And it worked. Kai the Guy, what do you think about that shit, bro? Was Tyson wrong?
In that clip, yeah, I agree. I agree
he was
with
wrong. See,
I agree with E completely on the fact that what the white guy did, that's what he gets. For one, you don't fuck with Mike Tyson,
right?
But on the anger management side of Mike Tyson, Mike's been working on his anger for a long time.
Yes, he has.
So I'm like, what you said, he must have pushed him that far to actually want to get up and punch him. Because again, even to that degree of him pushing that far, you still, with Mike's case, he literally can't touch nobody because his hands are literally legalized as weapons. Mm-hmm. So that's much worse on his side, at least with me. But in turn,
which means assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah. So Mike was wrong, but the guy got what he deserved.
Yeah,
exactly. In terms of that. Yeah.
So his hands are registered, which means that is assault with a deadly weapon, which means jail time if he's convicted or if charges are even pressed against him. But that's where civil court comes in, and I just get that payday, take some of your money, and I run along about my way. Yeah. So he disagrees with you, E. Guys, let him know you can't get violent on every single. You and Mike Tyson have a lot in common. Your rage, your desire to fight. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes. You guys have an alignment.
My
Like,
eyes.
very.
When I look into your eyes, I see Mike Tyson too.
For sure. Let me show you what these Tysons can do, bro.
Oh, shit.
Keep talking about my eyes and shit.
Oh, now I can't talk about your eyes.
End up like that
I
guy on
can't
the
talk
plane.
about your brain, your eyes. What's next? Can't talk about your stomach. Anyway, I was just making a point.
I'm fucking with you.
Kai, hey,
'Cause
well said, bro. Because you
Yeah.
can't be getting. You got to be able to. Ethically, you got what you had coming to you.
Yeah.
The smart thing to do, the right thing to do, the logical thing. He made a mistake, Virgo. What do you think?
Oh, I agree with Kai. 100%.
There it is, another one against you.
Yeah, and but it's crazy, man. I'm sure Mike Tyson was just there, holding in, restraining, trying not to put it. I'm sorry. I think that man touched him. There's only so much
I
we've
think
seen
so
in that
too.
video. I think that
so
man
too.
touched him.
I think so too.
I'm sorry. I think Mike Tyson is smart enough not to, deal with somebody
Yeah.
like that. And maybe I heard it wrong. I heard something about shrooms from the cameraman.
Yeah, yeah.
The dude was the dude on drugs or something like that. Is that what I'm getting at?
If I
mean,
think
the
I might
video was
heard
cut,
that
so-
Tyson was passing him to him.
Passing it to him or shrooms?
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson. My dog done got lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms.
Trying to give him
You
some
don't know how
shrooms?
to act. Tyson looking out, man. This shit crazy.
He should have never gave you his money.
Damn, I go to racist shit, I bet.
Hey. Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop back.
JetBlue, mid flight.
For sure was looking for
Boy
that.
just
ass,
got
man.
beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, he got f***ed up.
Peasants? I'm sure some racial slurs were thrown up in there.
Probably. He said
Yeah.
the word peasants. Like
Yeah.
peasants.
So Tyson was trying to give some strokes to probably calm his ass down.
Cole, what do you think?
Obviously, Tyson was wrong for hitting him if, in fact, he didn't touch him.
It was all words.
Yeah, if it's all words. But that aside, I mean, if he did touch him, whoop his ass, sure. But what's up with the airlines, man? They're supposed to remove this man. Like, if you're badgering another customer on the plane, somebody, you gotta move him.
Tyson ain't no snitch.
I'm just saying, but that was like visible, like.
Nah, do you think Tyson was like, excuse me, ma'am, can you please get this bastard off from the back of me?
My body
No.
here.
But he's a man. He's
Right.
understood. He
I
ain't
got
no-
you.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. I feel like the airline should have caught that. I mean, and this guy, I agree with Virgo. He was looking for an ass whooping. And what you said, I agree with that. Look at his face. Look, he looks
definitely.
happy about that.
Yes.
He's making faces and shit, pointing at that shit.
Yeah.
He wanted that shit to happen. He got what he deserves in that case. That's where I'm at with that shit. You got your ass whooped. You wanted it. Everybody wins.
Someone said, why are these celebrities riding with regulars? Well, that is first class. Look at those seats.
That was his first
I was
class.
thinking the
Look at all
same
that
thing myself.
space.
I was thinking the same
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Mid flight.
Or that's
Boy just got
executive.
beat up by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, look
Turn
at
that
him.
way.
He wanted that shit.
He's got an
Yeah, he got
autograph.
f***ed up. Trying to ask for autograph.
That looks like it could be first class or executive. It looks like some
I got this
expensive
from Mike Tyson.
seating. It's not regular seats on the plane. So, you know, niggas can't fly private jets. Unless you really up there with the millions, and Mike Tyson ain't there no more. Sad. I want to know what you think.
First of all, it's a $50,000 to $120,000 membership per year to have a private jet. You have to fuel it up before. That's $50,000 for a passenger and crew. Mike Tyson, we don't know where this flight is going. This flight could be going to Vegas. We in LA right now. Vegas is a half hour away. You think I'm gonna pay $50,000 to go to Vegas? A lot of times Mike makes appearances, and he doesn't. When you see Fat Joe and Rick Ross in them, sometimes they do that. They post those pictures because the airlines has an advertisement, and they're using that to their advantage. Everybody, Mike Tyson hasn't fought a fight in over 20 years. You think the purses that he's getting is that big that he could just afford to check 50,000, 50,000, 50,000? At some point, you're being wasteful. Mike Tyson is still a dad. He wants his kids to never have to work, and he also a kid died on a treadmill not long ago. This is a man that's been in mourning. You don't hear much from Mike Tyson that often.
His kid died?
Mike Tyson had a kid that died playing on a treadmill. Somehow the thing got wrapped around his neck and the baby got choked.
Yeah, in Vegas.
So Mike is in severe depression. Now this guy's one of these jackass Steve-O wannabes. Look at his face. He's not even really hurt. He's making a sad face to try and emphasize. The problem with this is a bad side to being a celebrity because they can do that to Fat Joe or Dr. Dre or anybody. Like, that's not really a hurt man.
We just got beat up by
think
Mike Tyson.
could have lumped that eye up a little bit better? What I blame the airlines.
Put him to sleep.
I think, yes, he might have a case, but so does Mike Tyson against the airlines. It's their job with all this terrorist shit going on. Somebody shouldn't be able to. That's still $1,000 seat, even on JetBlue. Somebody shouldn't be able to harass me on my. He got a drink in front of him. Maybe he being quiet when the waitress comes around.
Can you adjust your mic? Like, just get it closer up there to your mouth.
Maybe he's drunk. Maybe he's not. I mean, he's obviously drunk. His friend is laughing. If y'all look in the beginning of the video, Mike peeps him being clowned. He peeps the recording.
Cameraman.
What about the guy that's recording? We don't know really if Mike Tyson gave him shrooms or not. And please keep in mind, folks.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro.
He sees the camera right there. Peeps it. This dude's talking to Mike Tyson, bro. He's a man. He wants to high-five his friends later and get laid, and they can tell this story for the rest of his life. Well, he will be able to tell it. Mike ain't even really get to him like that. We know what Mike could do. He ain't get his ear bit. He ain't get his eye black. He's not even a busted lip. Mike Tyson could break somebody's nose. You think that? But why is everybody jumping in now that Mike Tyson gets upset? Why didn't they jump in and cool this shit out 10 minutes before this happened? And we're watching edited video. They cut to Mike hitting him.
Yeah.
It's edited on purpose, y'all. Please do not fall for the okie doke. If that had been a thugged out black dude messing with Liam Neeson or somebody, you think they wouldn't have figured it out? Somebody would have went and told. But because it's Mike Tyson, all these assholes sitting around was also entertained by the audacity of this jackass right here. And I hope he don't get a dime because he don't deserve it.
I hope he don't get a dime either. I really do.
He may though.
But then he probably will.
Definitely may.
He probably will, especially if he didn't assault him. Nada said that allegedly he threw a bottle at him. I don't know if that's real or not. It's alleged.
He was getting bolder and bolder as the flight took on, right?
I mean, I wouldn't put it on JetBlue because Mike is not going to... He's not the type to be like, yo, handle this guy for me. You know, he grew up in the streets. He handles his own problems.
Facts.
As we saw.
Facts.
He has his successful podcast. He has his other endeavors and stuff like that where he makes money. But he ain't rich like that no more. That's long came and gone. I don't want this fool to get no money. I'm keeping it a buck. Whole bunch of trolls, and this is exactly what it is. A lot of you trolls on the internet, this is exactly what happened to y'all. If y'all was in real life with that bullshit. Get knuckles sandwiched. And that's why it's so much easier, so much better, so much tailor-made to troll behind the keyboard, isn't it?
And it's
because I'll
crazy,
give him this much. At least he had heart to troll Mike Tyson to his face.
Right, that's what I'm scared of, bro.
I don't give him credit.
The trolls are coming out.
It's gonna be a trend.
That's the way they want to get hit, bro, on camera.
But you got to be a certain type of motherfreaker to want to get hit by Mike Tyson.
That's true. That's true. You figure you come out dead,
which is bravery in itself.
You gotta be stupid.
I
want to get hit by Mike Tyson.
On the elevator with Mike Tyson at a Grammy party. It was me, my wife, and Mike Tyson, and that's it. He's Mike Tyson. He doesn't travel with security, and that's a problem. But security is also giving somebody $400 a day, 300 days a year. Every time you leave the house, you need security. It's certain celebrities that don't have security. You'd be surprised, even certain women. But I said, "Oh my God, Mike, this is crazy, bro. Yo, I grew up, man, watching you. I love playing Punch Out, man." And he was like this on the elevator.
What?
Got off the elevator like, "Hey, what the? Is he scared? He acts scared of me. Like, why is he scared of me, little ass me? Like, he's Mike Tyson. Why is he?" She was like, "Maybe he just ain't want to talk to nobody." Mike Tyson just wants to be left alone. My wife was like, "Yo, maybe he wasn't in the mood. He wasn't. He was. I don't know if we was."
You had to look scared though. You had him like this and shit.
It was because it was corners. 4 corners in the elevator. My wife here, I'm here, and he like this.
Bro, you made him look like a beta bitch, bro.
Yeah, that looks soft.
And I know he not. And I don't even come to his nipple. It's Mike Tyson.
You said he was like this and shit?
And it pissed me off because he was scared of me. Not scared of me, but he didn't wanna be close to me. This is pre-COVID, y'all. This is like 10, 15 years ago. This is a
Probably
long
was
time
on
ago.
something.
The opening of the hip hop.
You're probably
The
right.
hip
He probably
Grammy.
was on
It's
something.
that
bro.
line.
Right, he might
It's
be
that
right.
line. He's seeing things.
How was
He
you
probably
built back
was on
then?
some shit. Yeah, he
Same,
Oh, still
littler,
thick.
Little word.
probably 40 pounds lighter.
Dang.
He probably saw one of his opponents, bro. He probably was on
Yeah,
something.
alright.
Like, how you get in this elevator? Fuck.
That nigga got freckles.
He would have knocked his ass out. That's the case.
So at the end of the day,
And I realized then he doesn't like to interact with people. He just
well, I get that. Everybody can't interact all the time. You know?
Look at that. He looking right at the camera like, oh, they.
I mean, he glanced at it real quick like, oh, yo, they stunting on me, man. That's what they going. I'm about to kill.
Voice.
Oh, man, I'm about to kill somebody. I don't want to kill nobody.
Ow! How do you do that?
And the other one just kill him, Mike, kill him. Nah, man, I don't want to
Flash,
kill him.
man, I know you grew up in violence, man. Are you cool with this shit, bro?
Mike Tyson punching him out? Yeah.
That
Are we
shit-
cool with Mike Tyson beating on this white boy for trolling him?
I'm
I'm not-
cool with it.
I'm
I'm
not
cool.
cool with
But he
that.
was
I'm
wrong.
not cool with that. No, I can't support that.
This fool raising a fist.
All right, so Cole, you can't support that. He
can't
was getting trolled.
He was.
He was getting embarrassed, made fun of.
And it ain't right.
Disrespect,
I'm glad he did it though. But
Whoa. You can't say what you said.
Wow.
You're glad that
I
he
can't
did.
support that, bro. It's violent.
You just
I
said you're
didn't say
glad.
support
You're
it.
trash.
I'm not asking you to support
What you
it,
ask
bro.
me? Ask me
I was about to
again.
go.
Say it again.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay with that.
You're not okay with Mike Tyson beating the dude up for trolling him?
Nah.
Why?
Because it's violence.
Right.
And I don't support that.
You don't support violence?
Yeah, that's
Even
why I
though-
can't. That's why I can't be okay with that.
Okay, so did he deserve it?
He deserved it.
I'll take that. That's a W for us.
He deserved it, but I can't support that shit.
Okay, for sure. That's
What you
really-
want from me,
I'm
bro?
writing you off my list. You on that bullshit.
So he could go as far as he wants with the verbal shit, and you just can't say. He could talk about your dead mom, your dead kids.
Yeah. And
Get in
that
your face.
and that's also not right.
Right, get in your face.
Yeah,
Get in your
which
way.
is not
You
right.
have to walk around him.
Yeah, which
You walk
see,
down the sidewalk. He gets in front of you. Walk around me, punk.
See, no, I'm not saying that.
Oh,
At some point, they
hell
need to
no.
remove him
No.
because he's the aggressor.
That's
Come
a
on,
threat,
man.
actually.
He's the aggressor.
No, it's not a threat. If you're walking down the sidewalk, and I'm walking in front of you, and so your path will collide with mine, and I'm like, yeah, punk, move around. You'll have to go around me.
Yeah, but
Otherwise, he's gonna assault me.
at some point, I can get you removed. You can't be following me around like this. What's going on here?
I mean, like,
Okay, for sure, man, for sure.
I feel
Tarian
like-
with the nifty 50. Tarian, he's about to make his way to Los Angeles next week. He will be here in the studio. Yeah.
Shout out to that 50, y'all. He gonna bring Jeopardy's with him.
Shout out to my guy, Tarian Rain Reloaded, baby. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Rizzaluda. My nigga Rizzaluda, Tarian Rain from the DMV. Like I said, he's pulling up on the Just Us League. He will be in studio starting in the first week of May. We got a lot of stuff to do with Tarian. He's going to be hanging with us and shit, y'all. So let's get ready to have a visit from Tarian Rain. I'm going to meet
Play
him for
Jeopardy.
the first time. I'm going to suss you, Tarian.
forever.
Tarian,
sus.
he says Melvin Townsend III is the name of the offender. He has an extensive felony record
Oh my
that
God.
includes grand theft, identity theft, trafficking, stolen property, drug possession, and possession of a controlled substance without a prescription. Somebody did a background check on this fool is a piece of shit, dude.
Damn, bro, he gonna-
He's got nothing to
He
lose.
can't lose.
That's why he came at Mike Tyson, bro. Shout out to Tarian Ray for that motherfucking fact check. It all makes sense now, baby. It all
about to
makes
go to no
sense.
So if
Corey,
he even
you know,
tried
if
to
he
do,
go to
if he
court,
even tried
you
to put a case, he's gonna fuck himself up at the end
Facts.
of the day.
I don't think that he's gonna win now.
He's
With
definitely not
that
gonna win.
with that track record, nobody's gonna take what you have to say seriously.
Facts.
See, ladies and gentlemen, don't commit crimes, man. Nobody will believe you.
I agree.
And that's the moral of the story.
I seen Tyson in the 90s when he was complete opposite while he was fighting. Walked in a club Mecca with a fur on and it was dragging on the floor. All white mink, daring anybody. Put his coat down on the bar, Club Mecca, New York City, Soho, and left his coat there and started dancing with any woman that wanted to dance with Mike. Drunk, party all night, clearly an alpha. And his wife is from Philly, a Muslim lady, Kiki, beautiful woman, and he's taking on Muslim faith and trying to be a father, a family man, and just be. He ain't that dude. He ain't the aggressive dude that he was.
Yes, he is.
But
Bro, I seen the
I'm
podcast, my nigga. I saw the Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan went to his podcast,
Uh-huh.
and Joe Rogan was like, "But what do you?" Nah, I don't think that's wrong. Right there. You can't. The way you say it like that, I don't think the way you say it like that was correct. You wrong. You see, I would have punched the nigga out saying some shit like that to me. That shit would have been wild. It would have been probably niggas fighting. It would have been problems between me and that person. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get in fights in the streets and you gonna get it popping. It would have been over for him.
It would have been over.
That's Mike Tyson that I be seeing on the podcast.
He did show restraint in that thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Tyson, man.
Shout out to Mike Tyson. Thank you guys so very much for watching. We the Just Us League and we out. Deuces.
Like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Thumb that video, free 99 all day. Don't forget to share. Show love to the JC family. Let us know if you like it, you don't like it. Let us know what you think. And do it. Shout out to Tyson, bro. Knockout.
See you next week, Tarian.